Hi, and welcome to the Forward Progress Show. I am your host, Deanna Brown. I am joined today by my guest co-host. You've seen her a lot this season, none other than Jade Turner.
Hi.
Welcome to the Forward Progress Show.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so we are at the final show of season 1.
Congratulations.
This is our 10th show. We'll be back next year with some new stuff coming up.
Right.
But I have Jade here as our co-host and guest today.
For the takeover show.
Oh, she's taking over. Okay, so let's go. I'm ready. Hot topics and updates. What do you have, Jade?
Okay, so this is what I have for you. So you bring a lot of guests on your show and you try to see, what they're doing, who they are in the city, in the community, and things like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think, when we had Mike Allers, her coach, your first guest, yes, y'all spoke a little bit about who you were, but of course the show was about Mike. So now, as your final show, we're going to say, who is Deanna Brown? What is she doing? And why do we love her? So let's start with who you are, the Forward Progress Show.
I am Deanna Brown, Eleanor and Leroy's baby girl. I learned that from Les Brown. But who am I? So I'm Deanna Brown. I'm the dream archer of Forward Progress, and what I get to do with my life is create platforms.
What is Forward Progress? This is the Forward Progress Show, but I don't think the people know that you have your own production company called Forward Progress. So what is Forward Progress?
So Forward Progress is a lot of things, but it is a nonprofit organization for young people and older people, for people in general, to come into, and we encourage creative dreamers to become authentic artists by providing platforms for entertainment. If they are actors, we provide the films. If they are singers, we provide, stages. And most of all, we're in the background, and we're encouraging them to follow their dreams, and sometimes helping step by step to get you there.
Awesome. That was your
that good?
elevator speech.
Was it?
Yes,
Okay.
it was great.
All right.
And so for those of you in the business world, you need to have your elevator speech, because if somebody asks you, what are you doing? Who are you? Bam, bam, bam. You hit all your points.
Okay.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So now we asked our arrows, I don't know, on the other show, where are you now? So we know where you came from.
Okay.
This is your, your heart, your baby.
It is.
But where is your baby now? I think your baby is like 7 or 8, so she's not a toddler. We're not full grown yet, but let's
5 now.
Okay, tell us about your preschooler at this point.
You know what? It's really funny how that you put it that way, because
I'm a mom.
on our last show, our guest Jay Vera, he was talking about how it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. And
Right.
for real, I often say this when people say, you're in the entertainment industry, they do see the lights and the cameras of the red carpet, but a movie, you're on the set 10, 12 hours a day. So, the hard work behind the scenes, there's a lot of self-encouragement, and then comes other people encouragement to keep you going. So for 5 years, we've been working hard. We have a lot of things coming up for 2019. I'm excited that we're getting to partner with some new people. We've partnered.
Awesome.
Yes. So our newest project coming up in 2019 is Arrows in Motion, where if you're an entertainer or if you're an artist, the same thing that we've done. You come in and we'll help you reach your goals and provide a performance platform.
Awesome.
The other thing that we're doing is I am so excited about, it's called The Raise.
Yes.
It's our follow-up play to Grandma's.
Which is wonderful.
I know.
and haven't seen Grandma's. Is it on? We can see it on YouTube, correct?
You can see the preview on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Oh, you can see it on YouTube. Oh, you can see it on YouTube. Go check it out. But yeah, it'll give you a little overview of our show. Grandma's is a stage play that I was blessed to write, and so then I've written
And produced and direct. Let's not play it.
Okay,
let's not.
sorry. So I produced.
What it is.
I wrote, produced, and directed our first stage play, Grandma's. And so in this one, I will co-direct because I wrote, I will produce, and I will also star in.
Awesome. And
Yes.
you're going to be playing
I will be playing the infamous Granny
Granny
Ray.
Ray. And I'm so excited. The story, as the first AD, I've got to read the script and see
Yes.
where it came from, and it's hilarious and it's amazing. So I can't wait for that in 2019. I know that you also have this show going on, but another show with one of our archers, Patsy Whitfield, called Never
yes.
Met a Stranger. So can you tell us a little bit about that? And what you're doing in that show?
So I never met a stranger. I get to be a producer, and most of the times I get to be behind the camera, and it's hilarious for the person who is the editor because that is not my calling in life. But it's a really fun time. We get to sometimes ambush, sometimes set up.
Right.
Where Patsy Whitfield goes in and she talks to people like they become from a stranger to a friend. So the name of her show is I Never Met a Stranger. And she just goes in and talks to random people. And it is the most beautiful thing in the world to see a person's whole life. Like she gets them to open up and tell their whole life story. And I'm there with a camera and just be able to tell what people are doing around the city.
And then
it's
she
fun.
connects those people. Like she has amazing memory to know, oh, right, when you told me your life story here, your life story goes with this person. Go be friends.
And that's what she does. And I mean, I love this lady. I've known her. She has really been our board president. Well, she is our board president of Forward Progress. And she has really, really helped us to move Forward Progress by doing exactly that, connecting.
Connect and go.
Ah, thank you for that, reminding me. We're going to take a quick break. I want to show you some videos, okay?
Awesome.
Check out these videos. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome to the Forward Progress Show. I am your host, Deanna Brown. We are here to encourage creative dreamers to become authentic artists. And welcome back to the Forward Progress Show. Yeah, we are all chuckles and laugh because this guy over here, he cannot hold it together. But that's okay because we brought his guest. This is Yasmin Paris and Mr. Frank Paris. Frank, I understand that you've been a coach for Ballin' Is a Habit for I don't know how many years now. So tell us a little bit about your experience and working with this goofball right here.
Oh, you know, what's always fun in the program, basically what brought us to the program is, you know, Jared's energy and, you know, his willingness to help the community. We play for a lot of programs in the city, and as far as basketball-wise, skill-wise, Jared's one of the top trainers, I think, in the city of San Antonio. But not only that, the mentorship part of his program, no other program in the city has it. So that's why we're here.
So Deanna, I want to pick up on that. I want to dive in because I've been able to personally experience that.
Good.
And one thing I want to say to the viewers out there is that you are never too old to dream. And Deanna Brown, you are one of the biggest encouragers of that I've ever seen. I think it's so amazing.
How do you get in contact? How do they, now I know how they contact you, but if I've never heard of breastfeeding. Are you guys in the schools? Are you in the clinics? Where can
so it's amazing. Over our past year of partnerships throughout our community, we have a partnership with the Children's Shelters Nurse Family Partnership. They serve all first-time parents throughout Bexar County, so we were able to establish that relationship and meet a lot of teens through them, as well as we're in the Bexar County School Parenting Program. So we will go out to the schools and do small prenatal education classes for those teens. Building that rapport and that relationship, that personalized relationship, that is what encourages the moms to keep going. And we're a relatable face. We're young, and sometimes having somebody that you can relate to, that's going to be the motivation. And that's really what sets Latch apart from other people in the community that are supporting our breastfeeding moms, but we're really trying to be the target our audience because we are reflecting who we are trying to reach.
My daughter she was differently able. She was brilliant and amazing, but she had slow in areas, but she was just brilliant. But anyway, I went upstairs and she was gone, and it took me a while to just to get out and to function, you know, because I was in disbelief, and I'm still in shock. I grieve every day.
I can imagine.
It's very hard, but I know that she's with me. And what happened, I think after 6 months being home, she gave my dream, and she goes, "Mom, what are you doing? We got a lot of work to do." She always used to say that. She goes, "I got a lot of work to do. What are you doing? You got a lot of work to do." So that I got up the next day, start working on the magazine she loved, I Chihuahua magazine. Start finishing a lot of the things that I started with her, knowing what I was doing, we did together.
Wow.
She was my best friend, and she's still my best friend.
That is
but just to know that, I know where she's at, and she's with me. She's my purpose. Through her passing, I found my purpose.
There's a different level of respect when your names are mentioned. Oh yes, there's.
Yeah, and I guess so. But like I said, we never do it for the approval of the our peers.
Right.
We have stories to tell. One of my things is I like to say, our films give a voice to those who don't have a voice.
They make you think.
Yes.
They make you feel. And he's a wonderful, wonderful writer. So it's been easy for me, a piece of cake to, and as I mentioned before, even up to now, we recently had a table read. And the chills I got and the emotion I felt about the story, upcoming story. So it's always been that way. So we've been gifted and blessed.
Okay, but I cannot join the gym and be on the team. I'm too old for that. But if you 5 to 18, you can come.
Right, you 5 to 18, you
5
can
to 18. And where do they come to?
The address is 8102 Mid-Crown, San Antonio, Texas 78239 at Crossroads Church. They are one of our first partners in our program.
Nice.
They've been helping us tremendously,
Yeah.
partnering as far as helping with feeding the homeless, giving back to our community, and really giving the kids an opportunity to not just showcase talent on the court, but also build character and get to know other people and give back to other people, which we ultimately think that it builds a solid foundation and gets them prepared for life.
That's solid. Wow. So all of his information is on the screen. You can catch him on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, or call him. There's his phone number. Call to set up some skills and drills.
Gary, my husband. So, girl, you grew up in the same church that I did. You know that it's wrong to get a divorce.
No, I don't.
You supposed to be married until death do you part. And Terrence has changed. He's saved now.
Girl, don't nobody care if you married to that fool or not. Another month has gone by and instead of y'all acting like newlyweds, he's still acting a fool. Janae, hasn't anybody ever told you that God don't want his children suffering and crying all the time? And if you can show me in the Bible where God says for men to beat their wives to death, I promise you I'll shut up. And you're right, Terrence has changed, but that's because I didn't take his mess.
But if it's meant to be, it'll come from inside, and it will. And I believe God has strategically been placing these people in front of me for a reason.
Yes.
And I cannot begin to thank all these people that I'm meeting on a daily basis. And it's all because of my daughter. This place and people that seem to be enriching my life every day. And, I want them to know that don't give up. And don't stop, and don't stop dreaming. Don't stop thinking that, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing here? What am I supposed to do? It will come to you soon. And I'm one to tell you because
you're living testimony.
Yes, I'm living testimony. I'm one of those women that were very stubborn, like, oh my God, you work because you have to take care of your family, provide for them and everything. And then you figure it out what it's there for. Yeah. And he'll open the way. He definitely will.
Hello, and what is your name, ma'am?
My name is Valerie.
Valerie? And what is your passion? What do you like to do?
I like to do filmmaking, and I like to play the piano too.
Filmmaking and the piano, okay. And what brought you here today to this convention?
I really just wanted to see what it was like, because it looked like fun.
Hi, I'm Gabby. What's your name?
My name is Omega.
Where are you from?
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
What is your passion for this sculpture?
It is to represent, what do you call it? It's to it's to what do you call it? Raise confidence into little black girls who are, grow up in like neighborhoods where they're made fun of their skin color and their looks that they can't control.
I received a text message, I can't remember who I was, and it said, who I was with, and it said, I go to college. I was like, what the heck? This guy's like, I go to college. I had no idea that he was being prophetic, like, I go to college. A month later, through just a lot of hard work, a lot of prayers being answered, and a lot of donations, this guy went from, I'm never going to college, I'm gonna learn how to do this filmmaking on my own, and was doing a really good job, to Full Sail University, one of the top film universities in the country. And then 2 years later, you came back. And now you are an archer at Dream to Screen.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
I know that you troll the internet for moms who don't put their baby's car seats on,
I do
right?
not troll the internet for those moms. I have recently decided that when I see that, I'm going to say something. Typically, I don't because the internet is a serious thing. But at least with the women who are close to me, and I understand the safe, like my sister taught me, and it's like, know better, do better. And so I've started so far with like cousins and family members and people that I know, and like, take it or leave it, but your baby need to be safe. You know, I would hate to hear something happened and your baby wasn't, you know, safe. I do not go around looking for people.
Hey, you're not the internet police.
Strap on right? No, not at all. It takes a lot for me to be like, you should probably raise the chest clip and maybe tighten the straps, but you know, I don't want to.
What we're doing now with Forward Progress.
The Dream to Screen,
and
come on.
Dream to Screen. It's just bringing out the passion that I never even understood years ago. Why I love to perform and how God placed me in this situation at this time. As you're spearheading this talent promotion and allowing people like me to live their dream.
Hollywood was really not what I expected it to be. Oh my God.
You thought you were going to be in the hills, right?
People think like Hollywood, the streets are golden and it's beautiful. It smells, it's too many people with their shirts off. It's a pretty crazy town. Yeah. But I would never live there, but you know, I've met some really amazing and talented people being out in LA.
That's good.
But I'm happy to be in San Antonio. I am a proud Texan.
Right?
Proud
Me
Texan.
Too.
So welcome back to the Forward Progress Show. I'm Jade Turner. I'm here with your normal host, Deanna Brown, and we're just going over some of the things that have gone on throughout the season. I think we just finished a video. There's a little compilation showing all the amazing interviews and different shows that you've had.
I was excited.
Yeah, throughout this season. So I think you said you wanted to make a little shout out to those people.
I really do. So I'm so excited. Like, I'm really grinning from ear to ear because I remember the first day we came in this studio, and I remember meeting Leon and Frank, and it was like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but they have been the most gracious producers ever, and very, very, Leon is very, very, what is the word? He helps me so much.
Understanding.
Y'all, he's so understanding. Yeah, he really is, and peaceful. He's so understanding. So I just want to give a big shout out to the San Antonio Can Studio.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for taking up the time around and teaching us and treating each and every guest like this is the most awesome thing, because like when you walk into this studio and you've never been in a studio,
it is a big deal.
It is, because for me it's like providing the experience, but you walk in and they let you, you know, put you at ease really quickly. So I do want to give a shout out to the guests that we had. When we had Mike Allers on the show, that's my business coach. Patsy Whitfield, that is our board president, and our partner, Well Said, with Cedric Thomas Smith. Then we had Cheryl Clark and James Brown. Oh my God, they were great because they did the Dream to Screen. Oh, by the way, we will have Dream to Screen season 2 coming up in 2019.
As well as the movie that was produced from Dream to Screen, right? The Drop Off.
Yeah, The Drop Off. It's coming up. That was a great movie that we were able to do from Dream to Screen, season 1. So look out for that, and we'll get you a link. It's going to be amazing. And then we had Yolanda Ayala. She's doing great things with her new magazine, and then she's doing some producing over there. So Picturesque, I think that's the name of it. Anyways, we had Jared Turner.
Yes,
Ballin' is a Habit, right? Hey, Ballin' is a Habit. He brought Coach Frank with him.
Yes, and they're doing amazing things. I'm gonna just shout them out real quick.
They are. Oh, they have a fourth grade team?
Yes, 4th grade team, middle school team, high school team. Christmas camp coming up.
And how many kids do they have in college right now? I want to say they were on their 13th kid.
Yes, the whole first year, the first basketball team is in college. The second one, they're all signing now.
That's amazing. You and Candice Lachey with Veronica Haywood did the Millennial Mom update.
And the breastfeeding, yes. That's going well, by the way. All the babies are still being breastfed.
Oh, yeah. And those two ladies are doing really good over there
amazing.
at Latch
That
Support. Gabrielle Whitfield and Elijah Brown. Oh, they did
Those
the arrows.
young little arrows.
For the NAACP AXO Award. You know what? One of the things that...
Yeah. Elaborate.
I'm really been blessed to be able to do in my life is to throw you in at the deep end and say, we're on camera, go for it.
Sink or swim. Like today.
Like today. You guys are amazing because the talent is in you. And these two young ones, they went over to the NAACP with camera in hand and Patsy and did awesome interviews. So I'm really proud of those two. So keep looking out for them. Esther Rodriguez and then Karen Chatham. Esther works at the Moab Center. Her story was so moving, wasn't it? She inspires me. And Karen Chatham, I love her. She inspires me, and she is such a hard worker.
Oh, for sure.
We're going to do a movie with her next year. It's called If My Tears Could Talk. It is amazing, and it's really helping the battered women, and We Speak on Purpose. They are really doing great things, so look out for them.
Amazing.
And then her actress, Genevieve Bouchard.
Yes.
She did an amazing job
She did.
in the play. Oh, so she's going to be great too. So these are all the guests, and none other than Jay Vera.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, he was there too, right? And
Yes.
he's our last guest before this show. I'm so proud. And then Ms. J. Turner. So I don't know how this turned into a little guest host, co-host, but I think next year y'all better look out because she's coming back, and we're going to be doing more big things. We were able to. Tara Wilson and Jessica.
And Jessica King, yes, those amazing arrows.
Yes. So you're going to see, you saw a video with those two in it, and we were at the Moab Center.
Yes.
We are looking forward to 2019.
Yes.
These last 5 years for Forward Progress Arts and Entertainment Center have been amazing time of my life. You know, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad.
True.
But in every year, I can go back on, thank God for Facebook.
Okay, the little memories you popping up.
Yes. And then all the videos and the pictures, but I can always go back and see every year that we were able to work. Shout out to Eris Red. She's another one of our arrows. And I just want to say that every year we can see how we are moving forward.
Moving forward, yes.
I don't think that you ever attain to, I'm here, I finally made it. Even the greatest of all times, they're always striving for more.
Yes.
So keep running in your lane, keep moving at a pace. Sometimes you got to pick up the pace. Okay? Sometimes you really do. But just keep moving forward, and eventually you'll get to that place, and then when you get there, you'll be able to see even further.
And see, it's not your own quote, but it's something that you say all the time, and I think it's awesome and it's amazing to say. You just keep going. If you don't see where you're going, when you get there, then you can see further ahead from where you are. And I think that that's what this show has been, season one. One of my favorite things to do as a stay-at-home mom is watch talk shows and see how far they go from season 1 to season 5. So to know how well you did this season and how proud I am of you. I can't wait till the next season, 3rd season, 4th season, to see, where we are then, and to be amazing. Right? So congratulations on a season well done.
Ooh, confetti's falling. Do you see it? Like, yeah.
Add a filter.
Ooh, we're going to have a filter like confetti. But thank you so much. This has been like amazing. Like, it really went from dream to screen, right? From page to stage. You really can make forward progress at any age. Okay, that's me. I am so proud today to have you here. We often dub Jade as our reluctant arrow.
Yes.
But you can tell that you have what it takes to be a host, to do anything you want to do, honestly. But thank you for always being down with Forward Progress, right?
Always.
Like, no matter what, you have always been there for this company, organization.
Yes, this
but
organization.
thank you.
You're so welcome.
So, round of applause to Jade.
I'm going to let you close out your own show. One
Thank you. And to all of our arrows, I believe I mentioned everybody, and if I didn't, you know how the old folks say, charge it to my head and not my heart. But thank you so much. Thank you for everyone for watching. And again, for San Antonio Studios, we'll see you next season. And again, I am your host, Deanna Brown. Remember, you can go from dream to screen, from page to stage, and you can make forward progress at any age. God bless you. Thank you.